If your emails aren't landing in the primary inbox, you're not just losing clicks, you're bleeding profit. I've seen 6 to 7 figure brands quietly lose thousands every month because their campaigns get filtered into the promotions or the spam folder. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to fix that, the science behind landing in the inbox, which is the primary folder, so your emails actually get seen and drive predictable revenue. And if you stick around until the very end, I will provide you with my free email deliverability checklist, the same one we use at Retention Systems, to help clients boost their open rates, protect their sender reputation, and maximize their inbox visibility.
Deliverability training: how to avoid the spam folder. The post-mail analogy. Think of email like sending a physical mail. Your goal isn't just to send the letter, it's to make sure it actually reaches the right hands instead of being tossed in a junk pile. Sender reputation, it's your return address. If your return address is trusted, the post office mail, which is the email provider, will deliver your mail safely. A shady return address gets flagged or discarded. Deliverability, where your mail lands. Deliverability is like your credit score. With the post office, a good score means your letters go straight to the recipient hands, which is the inbox in the primary tab where we want our emails to land. A bad score sends them into the spam folder where we don't want our emails to land. A medium score lands them in the promotional pile. Spam complaints are your angry neighbors. Too many complaints are like neighbors reporting you for junk mail. The post office will start monitoring you or stop delivery altogether. Less hygiene is your address verification, sending to invalid or unwanted addresses like mailing to an empty houses. Less hygiene is your address verification, sending to invalid or unwanted addresses is like mailing to empty houses. The post office notices and label you unreliable. Engagement, how people respond. If people open and enjoy your letters, the post office trusts your mail. If they ignore it, your chances of landing in the right inbox shrink. Factors that kills your deliverability. First one, invalid recipients' email addresses. Sending emails to invalid or non-existent addresses leads to hard bounces and damage your reputation. And this is 100% true because a lot of people utilize fake emails to sometimes sign up in your pop-up forms, so you have to be aware of that, and that will ruin your reputation. Number two, lack of dedicated sending domain and proper authentication. Shared domains. Using a shared domains like Klaviyo or mail.com ties your reputation to other sending domain practices, often affecting your deliverability. You have no control over your destiny. Missing email authentication. Without SPF, DKIM, and DMARC properly set up, mail servers can't verify your emails as legitimate and will block them. Missing email authentication. Without SPF, DKIM, and DMARC properly set up, mail servers can't verify your emails as legitimate and will block them. Number three, high bounce rates, unsubscribe rates, and spam marks. High bounce rate indicate poor list hygiene or outdated email list. Target under 2%. High bounce rate indicate poor list hygiene or outdated email list. Target under 2%. High unsubscribe rate suggest irrelevant or excessive messaging. Target under 0.5%. Spam marks consistently ending up in the spam folders lower your sender score permanently. Target under 0.1%. Number three, high bounce rate, unsubscribe rates, and spam mark. High bounce rate indicates poor list hygiene or outdated email list. We want to make sure we don't target under 2%. High unsubscribe rate suggests irrelevant or excessive messaging. Target we want to aim at to be under 0.5%. Spam marks consistently ending up in the spam folders lower your sender score permanently. The target we want to hit is under 0.11%. So what are some email deliverability best practice that we want to follow as e-commerce brand and email marketers? Set up your own dedicated sender domain and authenticate your records. Setting up a dedicated sender domain in Klaviyo helps improve your deliverability by establishing a trusted reputation for your emails, reduce the likelihood of being marked as a spam, and ensuring that your messages reach the recipient's inboxes more often and more reliably. Authenticating records like DMARC and SPF and DKIM improves email deliverability by verifying the sender legitimacy, preventing spoofing, and building trust with mail servers. This strengthens your domain reputation, reduces spam flags, and ensures your emails are reliable to reach the recipient's inbox. Regular list cleaning, which is very important that a lot of people neglect, which is going to cost them money in the long run. Analyze engagement and remove inactive or invalid email addresses to avoid being flagged by email clients. Poor list hygiene will hurt your deliverability as the email providers track metrics like spam complaints, open rates, and bounces. Warming, I highly recommend for brands to have a dedicated sender sender domain as opposed to sharing a domain with other people, which will affect the reputation of your sender domain. When using a new dedicated domain, you must complete the warming process to establish your reputation as legitimate. When using a new dedicated domain, you must complete the warming process to establish your reputation as legitimate email sender. Warming occurs when you send emails from a cold IP or domain, one that hasn't been used in the past 30 days or is newly registered. Why warming is critical. ISPs are suspicious of new domains. Spammers use new domains. Sending too much too fast instant spam folder. You need to prove you're legitimate through gradual consistent sending. Skipping this step can permanently damage your domain. The warming timeline, 30 to 120 days. That's the period of time we want to give ourselves while we gradually warm up. Day 1 to 30, critical reputation building period. Day 31 to 90, reputation stabilize. Day 31 to 90, reputation stabilize. Day 91 to 120, full sending capacity have been established. Ramping, gradually increasing the volume. It's part of the warming process whether you're using a dedicated or shared IP. It involves gradually increasing email volume to build a positive sender reputation. For dedicated domains, IPS, this will help overall warming process. For shared domains, IPS, it's about establishing a good relationship with your ESPS shared IPS. Ramping schedule. Week 1, send to 500 to 1,000 most engaged subscribers. Week 2, increase by 50%. Week 3, increase by 50%. Week 4, increase by 50%. Continue until you reach the full list. Performance expectation. Mail inbox providers assess reputation for 30 days. Opens and clicks and deliverability may fluctuate for 120 days. This is normal. Stay consistent and don't panic. Create an engage segment. 14-day, 30-day, 60-day, and 90-day. Create an engage segment. 14-day, 30-day, 60-day, and 90 days. Not only you should send emails to opt-in contacts, but you should also focus on smaller specific segments such as the engaged subscribers, especially at the beginning of the process if you just set up a dedicated sender domain. Otherwise, you risk negatively impacting your deliverability. How to create engaged segments. 14-day engage list. Your VIP list. Open or click any email in the last 14 days. These are your most active subscribers, highest inbox placement rate, can receive 3 to 4 emails per week. 30-day engage. Your active list. Open or clicked in the last 15 to 30 days, still highly engaged. Go to inbox placement, can receive 2 to 3 emails per week. 60-day engaged, your warm list, open or clicked in the last 31 to 60 days, is cooling but recoverable. Moderate inbox placement, sending 1 to 2 emails per week. 90-day engaged, you're at risk list, open or clicked in the last 61 to 90 days, need re-engagement campaigns. Lower inbox placement, send 1 email per week. Re-engagement focus, beyond 90 days, your danger zone. No engagement in 90 days, higher risk of complaints. Damaged deliverability, should receive win back campaign or be removed. Sent to opted-in recipients only. Ensures your email list is consistent only for individuals who have explicitly opted in, specifically double opt-in, to receive communication. Keep customers and subscribers separate, as placing an order doesn't automatically mean someone has agreed to receive marketing, because a lot of people assume if someone bought something from you, most likely they want to receive emails from you, but that's not true. They have to explicitly opt in for them to receive communication. This matters legally, and even matters when it comes to them receiving email because they're actually really into the brand. That's why people opt in the first place. Why this matter? Can spam law requires explicit consent. GDPR requires opted in for EU subscribers. Sending to purchased list destroys your reputation instantly. Spam complaints will skyrocket. Benefits: confirm email addresses are real and valid, reduce typos and fake signups, create more engaged lists. They took an extra step, like through the double opt-in, reduce spam complaints, and protects you against malicious signups, people who want to ruin your deliverability. Trade-off: you get 20 to 40% fewer subscribers, but those subscribers are 3 times more to engage. Better to have 600 engaged than 1,000 unengaged subscribers. You end up making more money in the long term with 600 engaged, and most likely end up maybe losing money and ruining your reputation with 1,000 unengaged or more. So keep that in mind. Create a sending schedule. Very important. A lot of brands don't pay attention to that. Establish a sending schedule based on subscribers' engagement to avoid overwhelming unengaged contacts or neglecting active ones. Use segmentation to find the right balance and optimize open rate. By maintaining a consistent email frequency, you can train your subscribers to expect your emails at specific times, keeping your brand top of the mind, which is very important. We want our brand to be the first thing they pop out in their mind when they think or they're ready to buy something, which is what the top top of the mind effect is about. But for you to be able to achieve that, you need to have a schedule when it comes to actually producing content, so you can train your subscribers to expect things from you. This consistency helps build trust, encourages engagement, and ultimately improves deliverability. Create engaging content to boost your open rates and improve deliverability. This is really very important. A lot of people neglect it even though they do the other step. It's actually creating content and emails that create a dopamine kick in a person's brain with visuals that are appealing but also interesting information that could educate people and provide them with value. Avoid spammy subject line such as using all caps to advertise something, using a lot of symbols, include just one large image in your emails, implementing eye-catching or spam triggering phrases such as just this once for limited time only, 100% free, act now. Make sure that you personalize the content based on the segment, address the recipients by their name, tailor the content to their preference and their behavior. Very important to create more engagement. You want to make sure you're able to keep it concise and scannable. We live in an economy and a world where people can't pay attention. People have ADHD, so we want to make things easier for them. They could consume our emails in few seconds. Use short paragraphs, bullet points, and subheadings for easy readability. Use icon graph, very powerful. Use social proof, include reviews, testimonies, and data to build trust. And add a clear call to action, CTA. Make the desired action obvious. Shop now. Download the guide. Learn more. Tell them exactly what you want them to do. Place call to action, CTAs, strategically throughout the email, at least 2 or 3. And you want to make sure that you balance images with text. Avoid image heavy emails, they may trigger spam filters. Aim for 500 text characters in each email to improve deliverability. If needed, include contact info, disclaimers, or unsubscribe link in the fine print. Always use LT text for images to ensure accessibility. To provide description if images fail to load. Always make sure that you monitor your deliverability, very important. Track key metrics and open rates, click rates, and bounce rate, and spam complaints to gauge the sender reputation. Inbox placement, regular monitoring help you identify issues early and improve deliverability. Use Klaviyo Deliverability Hub to analyze your performance and diagnose issues.
Thanks for watching. If you're ready to fix your email deliverability and start landing in the primary inbox, grab the email deliverability checklist below. It comes with detailed notes that show you exactly how to protect your sender reputation, improve your inbox placement, and drive more revenue from every email being sent.